So, a business divorce is a term we use when we're talking about when a business owner is in the middle of a divorce. So, business divorce can sound like two business partners are breaking up, but that's not what we mean. What we really mean is that one of the two spouses who are in the process of getting unmarried, one of them, or heck, maybe both, one or both of them owns a business. And when that happens, there are a whole host of other things that are part of the divorce that people really need to think about strategically. Because the last thing that we want to do is cause any harm to a business that's providing a substantial chunk of the livelihood of the people who are breaking up. So we have to be really strategic about how we uncouple the couple and make sure that we take care of the business. There are a few things that are fairly common scenarios. One of them is you have two spouses working in the business. So we're trying to think out about the practical considerations of whether or not these are two folks who are going to be able to continue working together in the future. It happens, I swear. That does happen. But more commonly, it doesn't make sense for both of them to continue working in the business. So how do you make that fair? How do you make sure that the business is going to be successful going forward and is appropriately staffed and run the way it needs to be, but also that the spouse who's potentially exiting the business is compensated for their share in it? So that's one scenario where there are two spouses both working in the business. Sometimes only one spouse is involved in a business that's part of a divorce, but sometimes that spouse's role in the business, there are a lot of family assets up in the business. For example, perhaps the cars are owned by the business and leased out. So there can be a lot more to untangle financially, even when only one spouse is involved in running a business.